Malaysia is a culturally rich country, drawn upon the varied cultures of its multiracial society. The subsets of culture, having distinct sets of values or beliefs from the larger culture, branches out into various fields, and one of them is the Malay traditional music known as Gamelan Melayu. Gamelan refers to a set of traditional ensemble music predominantly made up of percussive instruments. Derived from the Javanese language, gamelan also means beaten or struck. Hence, it is classified as tools which are struck at its ideophones. It takes 7 main instruments to complete a set of Gamelan Melayu, namely pekin, barong, demong, keromong, gambang, kenong, and a set of gongs, gong subukan, gong agong, and gong kempul. Moreover, brass or iron and wood becomes the main component in the making of Gamelan Melayu. Gamelan music originated from Indonesia, specifically from Java and Bali. In 1811, an exquisite dance performance which was accompanied by an ensemble of brass instruments were brought from the Riau Lingga court to rejuvenate a royal wedding which took place in Pekan Pahang. Since then, the performing art, which is known as Gamelan Melayu, had developed into an exclusive entertainment for royal pleasure in Pahang and Terengganu courts. Gamelan Melayu was usually played at royal occasions during the reign of Sultan Ahmad Muazzam Shah and had declined after his death in 1914. Fortunately, it was later revived by the Sultan's daughter, Tengku Ampuan Mariam, who married Sultan Sulaiman Badrul Alam Shah. However, the death of the patrons and the World War II had almost contributed to the loss of Gamelan Melayu. Later in the year 1966, Mubin Shepherd stumbled upon the long-abandoned gamelan instruments, locked away in Istana Kolam while on a sacred mission to preserve the Malay architecture. The finding led to a reunion of the former musicians, headed by Pak Mat, and the re-establishment of new dancers under the guidance of Mak Nang, who was once a prima donna of Istana Kolam. Hence, this marks the rebirth of Gamelan Melayu. Traditionally, Gamelan Melayu was only played during certain occasions, which were ritual ceremonies, special celebrations, shadow puppet shows, and also an exclusive performance for the royal family. Gamelan performances were not much exposed to the citizens of the lower class in those times. Today, aside from royal occasions, gamelan is widely performed to welcome guests and audiences at weddings or distinguished occasions. It has also evolved to accompany traditional and modern dances, dramas, and also theatres. Although the first set of gamelan in Malaysia originated from Indonesia, the style of music was adapted to the Malay style in terms of the ensemble, repertoire, and the instruments used. The series of revivals and revolution of Gamelan Melayu since the reign of Pahang Sultanate had created a unique identity for Gamelan Melayu. Also, by incorporating dances, instrumentals, and singing alongside the melodious gamelan, this set itself apart from the Javanese, Balinese, and Sundanese gamelan. Cikgu Yusof is a 20 years of experienced trainer of UKM Gamelan Selendro Group. This organisation strives to preserve the uniqueness and traditional qualities of Gamelan Melayu as well as to produce well-trained future trainers and practitioners. In 1980, an agreement between this group and Istana Terengganu was formed in order to make sure that gamelan music will always remain traditional, as many gamelan groups nowadays are more inclined towards contemporary gamelan music. Apart from making Gamelan Melayu as a co-curricular course, another step taken in sustaining this unique traditional music is by recording the first album of gamelan music in 1982. It was recorded on a black disc and contains 30 songs. Furthermore, the UKM Gamelan Selendro Group refrains from competitions, as these competitions often presents contemporary gamelan music. However, they do still perform in events as entertainment and to expose traditional gamelan music to the society. Kuzahiku Ahmad is an expert musician of traditional orchestral music Malaysia specialized in gamelan music. His 30 years of experiences through all the ups and downs had placed him the significant role he pursued today. Mr. Kuzahi had become the official trainer of Gamelan Gemegangsa IIUM since the year 2004 up till today. From acquiring to mastering the techniques, he then moved forward to compose musics. Despite the challenge in combining the traditional elements with the modern instruments, Mr. Kuzahi has composed various creative songs. Under his supervision, Gamelan Gemegangsa IIUM had achieved numerous accomplishments and awards through his creative and most beautifully composed songs, such as Cak Dogong, Cari-Cari Cuba Kau Cari, Naskah Sebuah Cerita, creative version of Linggang Kangkong, and Senandung Sang Cintai. With the declination of gamelan festivals in Terengganu, Istana Budaya, also known as the Palace of Culture, located in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, has introduced its first ever gamelan festival in relation to the effort of reviving this unique traditional music. Mr. Kuzahiku Ahmad was also the backbone of Festival Gamelan Istana Budaya, which was held on the 25th, 26th and 27th of March 2019 at Lambang Sari of Istana Budaya with the capacity of 200 seats. This grand event was participated by universities and schools, namely International Islamic University Malaysia, University Teknologi Mara Shah Alam, Universiti Teknologi Petronas, Akademi Seni Budaya dan Warisan Kebangsaan, Sekolah Sultan Alam Shah, College Islam Sultan Alam Shah, as well as two groups established under Istana Budaya, which are Asuhan Seni Swagangsa and Tuna Swagangsa. Alongside the mesmerizing performances, a segment entitled Bual Bicara Bersama Pak Uthman was also organised. Uthman Abdullah, better known as Pak Uthman, is a former traditional gamelan Melayu musician of Istana Kolam and is a son to Mak Nang, the court's prima donna. He provided valuable insights on gamelan Melayu played in Istana Kolam, the historical knowledge of gamelan Melayu, and his valuable life experiences in the court. Unlike today, where the notation of gamelan traditional songs are readily transcribed and compiled, Pak Uthman and people of his time in Istana Kolam were taught gamelan through only observation and memorization. Hence, it took them months to master one complete song. Unfortunately, only certain songs survive to this very day, which many are on the hunt to compile them, while the other songs were buried together in the memories of the resting bodies. In the effort of preservation, Pak Uthman not only calls for the youth to continue learning the traditional gamelan Melayu, but also to learn the skills in making the instruments. Distinct from gamelan Jawa, he highly hopes that gamelan Melayu would have the chance to expand and be known to the world. Hence, continue living for more years to come. The passion of the former gamelan musicians have contributed much to the revival and sustenance of this precious traditional culture till this day. The veterans interviewed had shared common hopes for gamelan Melayu to continue to flourish and to be preserved its traditionality within the younger generations, as well as to expand gamelan Melayu abroad and around the globe. Thank you.
Ibu nak tengok bahawa gamelan dan ni yang lain juga akan diangkat sama tinggi dengan muzik-muzik barat yang lain.
Kita nak letak alat tu pun kena tengok lah. Kalau alat ni tradisional Islami, so kita tak boleh letak tu jalan. kena terletak setempatnya macam tempat istana. So dia tabatkan naikkan. Kau boleh naikkan dengan